Hey there everyone, welcome back to another episode of No Man's Sky. As always, I'm Captain Beefy, and this is the Game Vault. We're going to talk about getting a supercharged mining laser today, but before we do that, I want to show you something. This is available now in the Quicksilver shop. It's been unlocked. It's the hologram, the frigate. Look at how amazing that is. 1,500 Quicksilver to get it, so go on and get yourself one. Alright, well let's cue up the music and we'll get to talking. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and test out our regular little multi-tool that we have right now. And I've got it souped up pretty good, right? Got some good S-Class modules on it. Not too shabby. Actually, pretty darn good, actually. And, of course, I got the advanced mining laser and the optical drill on it, right? Now, let's check our exosuit. We're going to get rid of this. And we're going to get rid of this because we're going to test it out on a plant just to see how much we get out of it, right? So one of these guys here, carbon and condensed carbon. So we got 99 carbon and 2 condensed carbon out of it, which is, you know, nothing exciting, but it's not bad, right? Worked out pretty quick. Next thing I want to show you is how long it takes to actually burn through a full, before the weapon overheats or the tool overheats. As you can see, it's rising up there pretty quick, right? You can actually see it physically moving the band above the 98% on the mining beam. And that's with this thing pretty loaded. You know, this thing is in good shape. You know, we're able to get a whole bunch of stuff out of it, picking up Atlantidium. Yeah, pretty much all the basics. And we just keep going and going and going. Alright, well, that gives you an idea. So, what I did is I went to a dissonant planet, and I used a echolocator, and if you don't know how to get one of those, you can get those by destroying the dissonance resonators, which are those big, weird-looking items that give you the inverted mirrors, usually, you know. But they also have an opportunity to give you a echolocator. Used that, went to a camp, and unlocked a multi-tool at the camp. And this is what I unlocked. It's a little Art of Silence, right? It's a little pistol. That's the Sentinel pistol. You have a pistol and a rifle available. I prefer the rifle, but the pistol's not bad either. Well, let's go back in here. We're going to get rid of our condensed carbon and our regular carbon, and we're going to shoot one of these things with this now. And as you can see, not much of a difference, right? I mean, not bad, but not much of a difference. But check this out. When we fire this thing off, look at how quickly it overheats. Or look at how quickly it doesn't overheat. The other one, you could physically see the line moving very quickly. I mean, not very quickly, but, you know, it was moving definitely. This one almost looks like nothing's happening hardly. It is sick how long it takes to overheat this thing. The fuel efficiency is pretty good too. Go ahead and keep going. And there's a trick to this. There's a trick to making this work and becoming a much more powerful mining beam than you can get anywhere else. Keep going for a second here. I mean, we're barely, what, a tenth of the way overheating, you know? So if you're in one of those situations where you're just kind of roaming a planet doing stuff and you want to pick up some goodies along the way, yeah, you just run, I mean, you can't run, of course, but you can walk along and just keep your finger pushed down and get tons of resources as you go. Absolutely love it. Works pretty well as a weapon, too. You know, it's pretty powerful. You saw how quick it took down those creatures. You know, big guy there, little guy. Oh, here's some sentinels. Perfect. This is what I really wanted to try out. Some little invisible guys. Wears them down pretty quick. Oh, and there's one of those mirrors. See, we got a mirror from it, not a locator, but that's okay. But yeah, we're just able to destroy everything around us. And look, we went into combat, we killed creatures. We're going to run out of fuel before the thing overheats, which is kind of funny. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and get these sentinels off our tail. Shouldn't take too long. Hey, big guy. I probably should have done that. Anyway, they're still hunting us, but we're getting away. So I'm not sure if this is a glitch or if this is intended inside the game. But it's happened ever since the update that gave us the Sentinel weapons and the Sentinel ships. So I'm assuming it's intended, because otherwise I would think they would have fixed it already. We just got 4 more seconds here. Hopefully they don't discover us. And we are safe. Okay. So let's look at this multi-tool and see what's going on here. So the tool comes with a terrain manipulator, a scanner, an analysis visor, and this here, the hijack laser, right? The hijack laser on its own is pretty much equivalent to the regular mining beam, nothing very, very special about it. But when you couple it with a mining beam next to it, you get amazing results. That's how you get this like supercharged mining beam. And of course, without all the bells and whistles, it's nothing as amazing as it is now, but it's still a lot better than just a basic mining beam or a basic hijacked laser. Now, of course, you want to throw in the standard advanced mining laser, the optical drill. I believe that's all, really, yeah. And that gives you, you know, your basic 4. And fortunately here I have a supercharged slot, a supercharged slot, a supercharged slot. And I haven't even moved these around yet to see if I can make this any better. I'm going to do that right now with you guys. And then I went ahead and I farmed a whole bunch of X-Class modules. And this is the best X-Class I got. Now I think I might have got a couple better stats on the S-Class. So I'm going to have to go back and look at that. In fact, we're going to switch multi-tools real quick, and I'm going to pull one off of there. Just to see... Incoming storm. Can't even think right now. Just to see if there is a better one on there. So let's go ahead and store this. Put it right up top there. And we'll go back to the other one. Of course, this is going to overload everything, but that's okay. Alright, so overheat, dispersion, fuel efficiency. Yeah, this is actually a better S-Class. I imagine if I keep going with the X-Class, I'll find better. But 20% overheat downtime, mining speed, 19%. That's only, that's a lot higher. The overheat's higher. Fuel efficiency is only a couple points lower, and mining speed, heat dispersion 46 to 55. So yeah, I actually like this S-Class a little bit more than I like the X-Class. So we'll go ahead and give it a little bump here real quick and see what we can do. It helps if I uninstall it. Go ahead and put that down there. And I did a whole video on duping the other day, so I'm doing that now just to test this out and see which one looks better. So we're going to want 4 of these all together, I think. Yeah, I can't count apparently. Need one more. Go ahead and get that slapped down. Weather's pretty crappy today here on this planet, not at my house. Alright, we're going to store these on there. Or install them. And their location right now isn't important because we're going to be moving them around a little bit and playing around with their setup. So let's go ahead and get these put away. I'll put this one up here so it's easy to put back on my other one. Alright, so we were at like 16 something before when these guys were down here. So we're roughly in the same area as we were before. 1698. Let's look at how long it takes for this thing to start overheating now, just out of curiosity. Yeah, it looks like it's even moving slower than it was before. So pretty much got an eternal mining beam right now. We could probably run from one pole to the other on the planet and not run out of power. That's cool. But let's try some finagling here. So if we took these two and move them off of there, would it be better? Nope. You definitely want... Oops. Hijack laser and the regular laser on there. Okay, fair enough. What if we did this, however? What if we went 1, 2, and 3. 1639. This was 1699. Okay. That's not going to help anything. Still at 1699 there. 1739. So yeah, with a little rearranging, a little creativity, we really got things juked up. I mean, look at that, the overheat downtime to mining speed. That's just ridiculous now. Yeah, you can barely see that line moving at all. Wow. Okay. So yeah, if you want a super jacked up, supercharged mining beam, that's what you got to do. Go ahead and get yourself a nice little Sentinel multi-tool. I prefer the rifle, but I found the pistol this time around. And install the mining beam right next to the hijacked laser, and then get your best, absolute best upgrade you can. I was very fortunate with the design of this one where the things are located, the supercharged slots. That helped out immensely because I'm able to utilize 3 of them for this one piece of technology, which is just fantastic. You can't go wrong with it. So if you found this video useful at all, please leave a like on it down below. That's always a huge help for me, and I thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, peace.